guys, I'm doing a book review of Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami, and I apologize, I'm a little sick right now, so excuse the messy hair and the raspy voice, but I originally filmed a book review right after I finished reading it, but it was like really spontaneous and really sloppy, and I didn't have any concrete thoughts on the book yet, and it was just an overall bad video, so I thought I would refilm it. It's been a week since I finished reading it, and I think I know what I'm talking about now, but we'll see. I hope you guys like it. I originally read this book because of Jenn. She did a recommended book video with Refinery29, which I'll link below, but she recommended this book, and I thought I would read it because I liked a lot of other books she already mentioned in the video, so I thought I would try this one. And I knew the author already, Haruki Murakami, because I read a tiny bit of 9Q84, and I really liked what I read. I just was busy and I couldn't finish it, so I thought I would try this book. And I borrowed it from my school library, and it was a really good book. So this is what it looks like. I don't have it right now because I returned it, but I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars because I really liked it, but I could see why other people wouldn't like it. But I'll go into that later. So basically, this story is about a guy named Kafka. He's this 15-year-old boy who decides to run away from home because of his father and this curse his father put on him. And basically, the story is about what he does after he runs away. But also, it follows another side story of this old man named Nakata who can talk with cats. And basically, it's like after this one traumatic event that happens to him, he like goes away too. So it's basically how their stories like intertwine, and it's quite interesting. I really liked it, but this book is around 450 pages, so it's a really long read, and it's also a really like confusing it has a ton of confusing concepts and just like a confusing storyline. The book is very abstract. It's called a metaphysical like style because like a lot of like things that happen are so abstract and like magical, but like many people in the book, well, I think everybody in the book actually just like dismisses it. Like Nakata can talk with cats, but like it's not like a surprise or a shocker. People just blindly accept it, and I think that's what metaphysical is. Like there's one time where like leeches rain out of the sky, and everybody's like, oh look, it's just raining leeches. Like nobody's like questioning it. So that's like, I thought that was really hard to grasp for me myself. But also they bring in a lot of characters and like difficult concepts, but they don't explain it, especially in the first half of the book. It's just like they introduce so many new things and they don't like explain it, and I feel like the whole like first half of the book is just hard to grasp like in general. But in the last half, and especially the last 100 pages, I think, like the story comes together and all the things you don't really understand like start making sense. And I feel like once you finish the book, like you understand the whole thing much better. But like all those like weird concepts are still kind of like strange and new. But what I think the book was trying to say was basically it was just trying to like show you like what your place in the world is, and like basically is about like how we as people connect with other people through our body and soul, and like what these connections mean. And I thought that was a really important message. I also think it's about how people are like empty like in different ways, like how different characters represented different types of like emptiness. Like someone was mentally empty, emotionally empty, and like physically like empty. And it's about how like when we're empty, we're always like it, like with all these like empty characters, they're all trying to like find some sort of fulfillment in their lives. And I think it's about that journey of like trying to find where we belong and who we are. And I think that's like a really important message. And I like the way how it uses such abstract like ideas and characters to find it. But it is a really long book, and I understand why people wouldn't like it because it is a really hard book to read. For the first like half, I was just struggling so much to like, I pushed myself to finish it, and I'm so glad I did. And I hope you guys read it too, or at least try, because I think it's a really nice book, and it's like it tells a really important message. And I think the reason I liked it so much was at the time, well, last week, it's like I was really struggling with like what I wanted to do in the future and who I wanted to be or who I am right now, and it just helped like calm me down, and I really liked it. So I hope you guys read it. Since I did finish reading it, I started a new book, but it's for class. It's called Quiet: The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. I have it right here. And basically, I just started. I read, I think, over 100 pages, and I will do a review of this when I finish. So yeah, look forward to this. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. And if you read Kafka on the Shore, please leave your like interpretations in the comment section, and please, if you have any other book recommendations, please leave it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Bye!